Greetings everyone and welcome back to No One Survived. Well, it's winter and we have a horde coming down on us very soon indeed. So let's see how this goes. I haven't added anything and I'm hoping that the dead will behave. I'm beginning to think that the tunnel is too long and they're not seeing the path to get to me. So we're gonna... Alright, here we go. Where are they? Okay, here they are. I need to get them into this tunnel, though. That's the thing. I might have to build bigger walls on the outside. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Alright, I'm not seeing anything big. Alright, they haven't started shooting at me yet, and I'm sure that's going to be a thing. Oh, we have another wave coming! From that direction, you see? That was a whole different group right there. Alright. I have the saw ready. Okay, yep, the exploders. Oh, there is a crawler. There absolutely is a crawler right there. Okay, so far I haven't fired a shot. Now here's the thing, do I let him cut through these to test the, Okay, is he dead? No, he's getting hit. I think the damage he's getting is from the iron spike wall. I'm hearing more sounds than just him, though. Okay, he got through and that just one-shot him. The spikes, you see that? Okay, so he broke through and it did one-shot him. So the final fail-safe definitely did the job. I could have sworn I was hearing something else. But I don't see anything. Alright, so let's go down and take a look at the situation. Alright, so obviously it's winter, but we're going to do something very interesting today, at least I hope. And that is, we're going to start farming. And I do mean farming. Alright, so this was a little bit on the costly side. Alright, was this thing damaged by the... No, not really. But it did do its job, didn't it? Alright, obviously I can step on it because it's off. Okay, that's not damaged. Alright, so he did tear through these, but as soon as he reached this, boom, he was dead. And that's the whole purpose, wasn't it? And I didn't fire any ammunition. Wow, that is just really beaten up. All right, so I don't have a lot left on this hammer, so there's not much purpose in me doing anything about it. How is this going? And this, no damage at all. No damage at all. How much? Okay, put this away. 13. It could probably do another horde, but I would feel better at filling them up. Filling them up, I should say. Now, one thing I was considering is maybe over here, putting a flamethrower pointing out at an angle. My viewers have indicated that something like that would work good. And what it would also do is, see, there's kind of a blind spot over here because this thing won't go in the middle. You see, there's the middle right there, but it's over here. So that there's kind of a blind spot for the zombies to beat over here and not get hit by the blade. So if I had a flamethrower here pointing this way, one, it would be doing damage to them, and two, it might just force them to the middle a little bit because there's something in their way. I'm hoping they wouldn't attack it, but I think it's something maybe I should set up for the next one. Alright, so I did lose some iron here. I'll do the repairs a little bit later. So I lost, I think they're 3 or 4 each. So I lost 3 of these. I do want to start putting them around the outside as well, because I did that previously. Alright, but we're good. We're good for another 7 days. And of course, that is actually going to be in winter again as well. Alright, so there is some things I want to do. And like I said, the thing mostly I want to get farming going. So we're going to be working on the water tank. We're going to be working on the greenhouse. And we're going to be working on hydroponics. Now, I decided that I'm not going to put the greenhouse on the ground. So I kind of set this up. This is what I am looking for in terms of setting it up. I'm going to put it like that. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to chop down some trees to do that. There are certain things that I'm going to be doing that are going to take time, that are kind of mundane, this being one of them. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to fill this platform with logs. And then we can start moving on to putting down the greenhouse. But first, the logs. All right, and the platform is done. I do believe that should fit it. So let's just throw this on and then we'll worry about filling it out. All right, I think this is a workshop. Yes, it is. All right, so I remember this has got like 3 doors to it. And that's one of them. So let's see about carefully lining this up. Oh, there we go. But I don't think it's quite lined up there. Right there. All right, so there's a door there. And there's a door there. There's a door on 3 sides. So the one side that doesn't have a door is right next to the house. All right, so let's just take a quick look here and see what we need. Planks. Okay, so I still have some extra logs on me. Simple parts, plastic, rubber, the glass. Advanced parts might end up becoming an issue. Okay, and also tool kits. All right, so let's get going with this. Now, glass is the first one. Yeah, it's a little bright in here. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's put these guys away. I think I was making some of these. Yeah, I was. All right, let's see. Give me this. Give me this. Put this over here. Put that in. Put that in. Give me more of these. Do I have enough? Yes, I have 20 right there. All right, so that should do the job. And why don't we just make some more while that's happening? We'll just make 6. In case I need the logs or something. All right. Let me empty out my inventory here. All right, so we got the planks in there. All right, I wanted to make room for the glass. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Those are 9s. I'm probably going to have some extra, which is good because I do have to do lights eventually, and they need glass. All right, so the big ones are in there, except, of course, for the toolboxes. I'm going to have to make multiple trips for these. Where can I put... Oh, why don't I just put this back over here? All right, this one is actually done. I can't make any more glass, right? Oh, I can? Okay, I can make 1. Oh, you know what? Here, just do this and then craft me 1. If I can make the glass, you know, that's all we need, right? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4... Can I fit 1 in there? 5. There we go. 2 trips of this. All right, and let's go back and get another one. Now, I do have some other toolboxes sitting in one of the vehicles. I think the one thing we're going to have a bit of an issue with is steel, so I might have to make some very hard decisions. Yes, that means destroying swords. Okay, now I need plastic, rubber, and simple parts. Those are the easy ones. Then I need 10 advanced. See, the problem with the 10 advanced is I need steel for that. All right, so plastic. I don't remember how much they wanted, so I'm just going to take those. Plastic, rubber, and simple tools. I do know it was 2, so I'm just going to take those. Oh, right. I got to remember that I have those. I think I got them somewhere, so let me just put this over here. Yeah, it really depends on how many of these things I need, because there is something else that I need, right? All right, the last one is the advanced parts. And we just saw that I had them, but then again, take that, split, but I have only 5 more. And I have 7 steel here, and I do believe that's all I have in terms of ingots. Yes, I can learn the... Oh, there we go. All right, I'm obviously going to need a stair for that, but let's just, for the moment, just do this. Okay, there we go. Now, it doesn't actually change the temperature in a legitimate way. Look, if I'm in here, it says it's 12 degrees, which means it's probably like 0 out here. It's 7. I mean, that should kill everything. But I mean, that's the way it is. See, in other games that have greenhouses like The Infected, it actually gives you a greenhouse temperature on the inside. So I'm going to have to make stairs, but I'll worry about that later. Okay, so in order for that to get going, we also need the water tank. And that is where I'm going to need the steel. As a matter of fact, why don't we just... Did I unlock it? Wait a minute. I think we did unlock it in the previous episode so we could look at it. It was down here. Yes, we did. All right, so I'm going to place it, and then we're going to see what we need for this. Because I think this thing has a lot of materials. Oh, it is starting to get light. Well, it is morning after all. So, on with the sunglasses. All right, I kind of want to put it here because it is next to the well. It doesn't really mean anything, but I think that's just a good idea. All right, so let's go out with this. And there it is right there. All right, so let's see about something like this. I mean, that looks like it's lined up. There we go. Yeah, this requires a lot of stuff, including, oh, the advanced parts again. That's a problem. That means I'm going to have to manufacture some of them. And that means I'm going to need more steel. Yikes. But there's a lot of things in there. As a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to grab a lot of things and see how many things we can actually fill. I mean, did we need this and this and this? I don't remember. How about this and maybe this? Now, I did see 3 toolboxes. That much I did see. Oh, I can't fit it in there. All right, I guess I'll have to come back for it. All right, let's just fill stuff in and see what we need. Okay, and then I need charcoal. Oh, I need a motor too. Motor right over here. I do have motors. And now can I actually... Oh, you know what? I put this other stuff back now. And then we'll put stuff down here. Right, I got to get rid of those sticks somewhere. There's one more, yeah, motor and one more toolbox. Right, okay, so advanced parts, charcoal. I have a bunch of charcoal around. Aluminum shouldn't be a problem. I spent some time cooking it up because obviously we're going to need it for gunpowder, which this is basically leading towards, isn't it? Now, aluminum, and aluminum. There we go. Now, yeah, steel's going to be the problem, but I'm going to have to start doing some harvesting because I also do need the... Okay, there we go. Now, we need 2 things, advanced parts and steel. Those are the 2 items that we need. Unfortunately, you need one for the other one, so... yeah, unfortunately, that's iron, that's iron. I'd really rather not do any of those. So, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Okay, that one is used. That one is not used. That one is also not used. Yeah, I mean, this is painful. Actually, I think there were some other guys in there too. Right, the hammers. All right, so here's what we're going to do. In the meantime, how many do we need? I need 5 more. How many? Iron. I need iron. Eventually, like I said, when I read the metallurgy book, I'm going to be able to do steel. It's just that I don't want to do that right now. All right, so what do we need here? 3. I'm going to need, actually, 2 because it's going to give me 6. But that does mean I'm going to lose some of my steel. All right, I'm starting with 10. So that's going to take some of it away. All right, so let's just do a little bit of dismantling here. Oh, I didn't pick it up. All right, there we go. All right, so let's do a little bit of dismantling here. And we have 6. All right, that should do the job for that. All right, I'm going to take the 4. That'll give me the 10 that I need. Did I get... Oh, I should have those too, shouldn't I? 8. All right, when this completes, I'll have that. I'm just going to throw these guys in here. Because we do need to start working on something else as well. All right, so the advanced parts are all I need at the moment. I need 10 of those. Now, in order for us to be able to start planting, I'm going to need to unlock hydroponics. So let's just take a quick look at where that is. See, if you use this one up here... No, where is it? This one right here, the cultivation box. That one, you could put that in a greenhouse, but you're defeating the purpose at that point, you know, because you're not using the water and you're not taking advantage of the situation. So this is what I need here. I have the agriculture, I have the mechanics, I need 6 iron. Fortunately, I have a lot of iron over here. That's pretty expensive for unlocking. I'm hoping, I don't remember what you need for it, but let's just do that. There we go. Another thing I'm going to need is the agriculture workbench. 3 planks, 3 clay. Do I have clay over here? 3 clay. And then I have planks over here, of course. We'll start with this. Because that's going to be how I get the nutrient solution. And of course, I can also do stuff with the seeds too. Oh, right. And then I need rotten food to unlock the nutrient solution. And I have a lot of rotten food because I have been looting zombies from day one. Yeah, I knew I was going to need a lot of that someday. All right, so let's see. Boom. All right, so what do I need to build this? I was thinking over here would be a good place to put it. Let's see. That's a workshop, obviously. Agriculture workbench. Planks, simple parts, clay, 1 toolkit. All right, hold it a second. Can you... Oh, right there. Okay, so obviously I need a lot of these. Do I have them? 1. Okay, I can't fit anything. Can you go like... Rotate? Yeah, there we go. Can you fit in like that? Like that now? Okay, 15. I don't know why I thought I needed 20. Here, you know, for the moment, just take these because these are just plain annoying me. All right, what else did I need? I needed more clay. I think I get more clay outside. Oh, toolbox. Toolbox. Yeah, early on, it's like, I don't need these. And eventually, you need a lot of them. I mean, this isn't 10, but, you know, it does stack up. 2 simple parts. Let's get the 2 simple parts. And then I think the clay is outside. Yeah, and it is actually a very bright day. So I better put my better sunglasses before going outside. Otherwise, the snow is just going to rip my eyes out. Ooh, I might have a little bit of a problem with that. Okay, hopefully I still have enough in here. It does look like I have 9. There we go. All right, let's see. How we doing here? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, so we can make stuff from here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it still there? Oh, it's still there. Okay, we can make a wheat seed out of this. I mean, let's face it, that's not really going to be useful for anything. Wheat seed. All right, the rest of my seeds I have over here. And I did get some nutrient solution too, so let's take all of this. Yeah, the fertilizer is not going to be useful because the hydroponics uses the nutrient solution. It's pretty inexpensive too. All right, hold on a second. Put all of that in there. All right, where is my wheat? Did I have another one? Oh, yes, I did. Potatoes, wheat. Oh, wow, I have 3 wheat, which means I'm about to have 4 wheat. Okay, that's good. We'll hold on to that for now. And I also, where was that rotting food? Okay, so I need 3, so let me just make 2 for now. I can move all the rotting food in there because that's kind of what it's for. There is some medical benefits, but I believe that... See, look, all that rotting food right there. And then I have the pathogens as well. Yeah, I've been holding on to those for a long time because I knew the day was going to come where I was going to need them. It's the reason you always saw me loot every undead, because you're going to need that stuff someday. All right, so let's see about this. Up. All right, and then I'm pulling this out. Now, what do I need? That's the cultivation box. That's hydroponics. Okay, so up here. We'll put it there. And I'm thinking 2 for the moment. Okay, so I need planks, simple parts, plastic, 2 iron ingots. That's not really expensive at all. How much iron do I have on me? I have 2. So fill that one, fill that one. So I just need 10 planks, 4 simple parts, and 8 plastic to get 2 of them. That is the goal for today. Because I need those to get the fermented alcohol so I can get the gunpowder, so I can get to everything else, like grenades and bullets. Be nice to be able to make my own bullets, that's for sure. All right, now what was I looking for? Oh, first things first. I happen to notice that I'm very thirsty, so why don't we do something about that? And here too. And I do have food on me, and it is good food, so we'll just do that. All right, I think that will do for now. Now if I could just remember what I came in here for. Because I just blanked on it. Well, I know one thing we have to do. We have to do a couple of things. Oh, I needed a plastic. I needed plastic, but something else that I completely forgot to do. Like getting the advanced parts to put into that. That's the reason I was going over there to configure it. And that's the reason I didn't configure it. Split. There we go. Yeah, so for more advanced parts, what I need now is steel. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm going to have to not make a trip up to the... right there. Not make a trip up to the aluminum mine. That's probably something I'm going to have to do. All right, so let's see. Water source. Well, first things first. Let's go back to the main interface. Let's say water. We'll call it main. Save that. Okay, so power. This does use power because it pumps the water in. And then water source, well, availability. So it kind of shows you the area that it makes available to it. All right, and then of course we have to do pump. So that uses power to fill up the 500 liters. You kind of have to do it manually, but I mean, you don't want that thing running all the time anyway. It's probably going to eat up a lot in here. Yeah, that's what's eating up. Although I have used a machining bench a bit. And understand, right now, solar does not work because it is winter. So you need your other sources to get you going with that. Okay, so I know I needed plastic and... oh, planks, right. All right, I need 10 planks. There we go. Let's try that and see how that works. Yeah, I'm going to have to put stairs on this, of course. Okay, and simple parts. That was the other thing I needed. I knew there was something that I was forgetting about. So I need 4 simple parts. Yeah, simple parts is absolutely not a problem. Right, so that means that that's going to work. How are we doing here? All right, so I now have 4 wheat seeds. So let's grab the wheat seeds. And I'm going to take 2 of these with me because we're going to get going. All right, up. And we'll close the door, even though it's probably not going to matter. All right, fill that up, fill that up. All right, first hydroponics. So we're going to drop in that. Next thing, oh, I didn't configure it. Water main, main interface, irrigate. So now it's irrigated. Now I need the nutrient solution. You drop it right there and it's fertilized. All right, so let's do that again. Only first things first. Let's do the water main and then go back to the main interface. Drop a seed there. And then, of course, the nutrient solution. And then irrigate. All right, we're good to go. Now, it says 15 days. But the thing is, in here, in the hydroponics, it's actually going to be 7 days, I believe. Might be 8. What happens is it only updates at midnight. So when midnight comes, you're going to see that it's actually growing, and you're going to see it's 13 days instead of 15 days. So I guess it is going to be 8 days. But that does mean by the end of winter, we're going to have our wheat. And that's what it's all about. Now, they're obviously not very expensive, so we could do more. So that's something that we very well might be doing. But that is what I need mostly. So we have our water, we have our farm, we have our wheat coming. So that is a really good thing. All right, close this up. All right, so I need to throw some stuff away here. You can have the rest of this. And then I have plastic that I have to get rid of. Was there something here? No. I wanted to put the seeds. See, the way this works is, though, when you harvest it, you're going to get a bunch of it. But what you have to do is you have to bring some back here to make yourself more seeds, because you have to put the seeds down each time. Now, in some cases, I only have one seed at the moment, like cotton. Cotton is going to be very useful, so the first time I plant that and get it back, I'm going to have to probably turn the most of it into more cotton seeds. Because you're not going to be able to make these unless you have, okay, where'd I leave it? There it is, cotton. And of course, the only way you get those, other than being very lucky to find one, is to grow them. So that's something right there. So we have our agriculture bench, we have our greenhouse, we have the water supply out there. Oh, and that reminds me. So you see this guy right here, this is the charcoal. I believe 8 fills it, so I'm just going to pop one off. These are pretty easy to get. All you have to do is get a log. You put the log in, and I think you get 3 for each one. And of course, the way the logs come back, it's not really a problem, is it? All right, but what I'm going to do is I want to keep the power up. All right, so this guy filled all the way? Yes, it did. It filled all the way to 500. It didn't go down, though. I must have accessed the water from the hydroponics while it was still filling. So if you look here, it did use power doing that. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's just take this. Right, so 8 of the charcoal actually just barely fills it. So if you want to like get the maximum hit out of that, that's where you get it from. See, this one over here uses fuel. You know, this is easy. Cut down a couple of trees, you cook them in the little furnaces over there, and basically you get a whole bunch of it. You're going to need that for gunpowder. And of course, once we have our wheat, we're going to take our wheat over here. We're going to drop it in there. We're going to need at least 6 because we need 2 fermented alcohol. When we have our 2 fermented alcohol, we're going back over to... where was that here? Anyway, I completely lost track of it. Oh, it's the medical one, right? No, it isn't. It's the gunpowder. It's right here. Then we're going to be able to unlock alcohol. And then, finally, we can unlock gunpowder because there is a line between them. You can't do this one without doing this one. And we probably should do that as well. I need 3 glass for that. I mean, I should be ready for it. And I have 5 glass. Which means I'm probably going to need more glass, ain't I? All right, well, let's just see what we need for this. I mean, here's the thing about it is, you do have to unlock it, but do I have to make it? Or should I just go right for... Where is it here? Isn't there an advanced... There's advanced chemistry one around, isn't there? I mean, I would expect it to be on this one. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, so I'm going to need steel for that. So that's something I'm going to have to worry about. But I mean, you could always make the littler one too. But we are going to have to unlock it. There's no question about that. So, boom. Yeah, the next one, no fermented alcohol, no unlocking of that one. But I mean, I can't make that one. It's probably not very expensive. But I'm clearly do not have the glass for it. If it wanted 3, then it probably wants a lot more than 3. Chemical. It wants 10 glass. Okay, guess who's going back to the ore fields to get more limestone? This guy. Yeah, I mean, that's not so bad. That's really the big problem there. You need another toolbox. But I think I have a couple of extra toolbox still in the vehicle that we got the last time. Now, let's talk about one of the things that I tried to do in the last episode. Remember when I went over here and we went to the boat? We got a whole bunch of food and a whole bunch of stuff, and that worked out really good. But we also stopped at the merchant. And I was very upset that I didn't get something that I wanted. The vehicle repair kit. You know, the car repair kit. This, which I can now actually make if I have car spare parts. Yes, because I unlocked the machining bench. It has power. I unlocked the advanced parts. So if I just had 3 spare parts, I could unlock it. And of course, I do believe it's 3 spare parts you need to make it. That means that I probably need to go out and find a car, don't I? Yeah, the problem is that over there is a bit of an issue. Where would be the place that I would go? All right, you know what? Let's go on a quick trip. I'm going to take this. It doesn't really have a lot of fuel, does it? All right, hold on a second. Why don't we try this instead? You know, I hadn't been collecting it for so long because... All right, see, well, see, now you can actually see the wolves now because it's a white background. Yeah, there's a lot of wolves over there. All right, I'm not going to be checking that car. I'm thinking we go back up to the intersection where the gas station is. I mean, I left a lot of them behind. So, I mean, I can make them now so I don't have to worry about that. It just never occurred to me that machining bench, as soon as you have the machining bench, that's all you really need because I have Mechanics 5. So there's no cars around here, but there is a lot of the dead. And the thing is, what I'm also going to have to do is I'm going to have to go to the vehicle vendor. Oh. All right, I'm picking a remote location because after all, we might have a problem. Oh, you know what? I never took that out of my hands, did I? All right. And that's 2. Oh, that's nice. That was a nice surprise, huh? All right, let's go. There's a bunch of cars up at the intersection up there. Even if I've already searched them, it wouldn't matter because I didn't pick up any of the car parts. So I have 2 at the moment. I don't remember how many you actually need. All right, let's get past these guys. Of course, if the alarm goes off, I'm going to have a problem, ain't I? Because they're the ones who are going to come. All right, so let's see. Come on, where are you? Okay, well, you know, I'll take those 2. And I'll take those. That's always good things to have. All right, I have 3, which means I can unlock it. So, you know what I'm going to do right now? Boom, unlock it. Now, I don't know what I need to make it because I have to go back to the machining bench for that. But I'm thinking that, oh my goodness, this is working out pretty nicely, huh? All right, are there any more vehicles over there? I mean, I could... Yeah, the thing is, I brought the big machine gun with me. If this alarm goes off, I'm going to have a problem. Okay, wow, this is really working out great for me. How many was that? That was 8. Oh, I mean, I think it was 6. All right, well, clearly I have enough now, right? Yeah, clearly I have enough. Okay, did he hurt himself or something over there? Okay. Boom in the face. Okay, I do believe we have what we need. You're just going to be a pain, aren't you? Okay, hold on a minute. Yeah, that's light machine gun, yeah. Prefer not to use it, but hey, you know what the heck. I mean, is the shotgun going to be any less wasteful? Alright, so we have 8. I think it's 5. But I mean, just being able to make one is a minor victory. And we're just going to forget all about that whole, like, I forgot that I can make them. And it was actually going to spend for them. I mean, to be fair, they're not really very expensive. They cost less than 15 each. So, I mean, they're not very expensive. But yeah, when I wasn't getting them, they just kind of piled up. So that last one had 6 in them. Alright, so let's get all the way back. I think there are 5 of the parts to make one. But I guess we're going to find out. Now the thing about the farm is it only updates at midnight. So you're not going to see anything until midnight. But that does mean that by the end of, before spring actually, we should have our wheat. As opposed to only planting it in the spring. And then of course waiting the full 15 days. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, it's in here. Let's throw that in there. And you know what? You can have those extra parts too. Alright, so where is it? Oh, I need 10. It was never 10 before. Well, you know what? I'll go out and I'll get them. I'm just not going to go get them right now. That's all. Now, what is the to-do list? The to-do list, of course, is to read this book right here so that I can get metallurgy up to 5. After that, I am going to have to make a trip to one of those repair vendors. The reason for that is because I need... See, here's the thing. This unlocks with Weapon Crafting 3, which I do have, and Steel Ingot, which I could do right now. I do have one left, but I mean, obviously you'd want to get to the point where you can make it, because what good would it be from this point on? Then, in order to make the cartridges, I need copper ingots, but I also need Weapon Crafting 4. That's what I need it for. I need to go there and get Weapon Crafting 4, but that's not it. Because once I get down here, I need Weapon Crafting 5. So I go to a vendor, I get Weapon Crafting 5. I read the book, I can make steel. At that point, here we go. I can make ammunition as long as I can do... Where is this guy? I can make gunpowder, then I can make the casings, and if I have Weapon Crafting 5, I can make whatever ammo I want. So that's actually a very big deal. And of course, I'm not going to run out of copper anytime soon, which you need for the casings, because I have all of that to turn into ingots. And I probably should start cooking some charcoal in order to have that, because remember, the saltpeter, I got a ton of that. And gunpowder is saltpeter and charcoal in this game. Unless they've snuck something else in there, which I don't think so. Because I haven't seen any sulfur or anything in this world. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. Of course, the big victory. What time is it? Yeah, it's only 17:30, so we're not going to see anything until midnight. And yeah, I'm going to put a stair in here almost immediately. When that happens, of course, it's going to advance, and it's going to be the harvest time is going to be 13 days, and then we'll start getting a harvest yield. When it's done, we'll probably, I think we get like 6 to 8 from there. I'm going to have to take some of them to make seeds because you never want to run out of seeds. Otherwise, you just can't do anything. I probably should make another one for the cotton. But here's the thing. I mean, for the moment, wheat I need for this and unlocking the gunpowder. Anything else at the moment, until I have a fridge going, I just don't need. So the next thing, of course, I'm going to focus on is, of course, the weapon crafting and being able to manufacture my own bullets. Now, during the winter, I am going to be working on this too. And I was wondering whether or not there'd be any interest in a stream regarding that. We'd probably go off and do some other things too. I was thinking lights as well. But, you know, I'm going to need more limestone for that. You know, maybe I should go to the aluminum mine, get aluminum and also get limestone there. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. So we have started farming in winter. And it seems to be working pretty well for now. And it is getting dark too. It helps that it's snowing all the time. But then again, I am wearing my glasses, my sunglasses. So that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the Great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.